What brand of watercolor do you buy? I'm
These
wondering
ones.
that too. Yeah, I didn't get to see the box too well. I got
Oh,
a little
it's
distracted.
Winsor Newton.
Uh, Windsor
Oh my God,
Newton. It's very
I'm
small.
I'm an influencer.
No, it's okay.
I really like these because it already has all the colors that I want. I want,
Hmm. My
you
hair.
know. I
Oh,
mean,
look how loved it is.
it came with it came with a white right here that I like replaced with a
With a black.
I bought a tube of black and then replaced the white with it.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Man.
like white watercolor doesn't really work.
Yeah.
White gouache, on the other hand, yes.
Yeah. In Adam's class, we'd buy a bunch of gouache.
Yes.
I think we only bought like 3 things. I bought a bit more because I'm extra, and I'm like, I want more gouache. Where's my gouache? Like, I think
I
it's like
love
these ones.
gouache. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I use those.
Mm-hmm.
Um, this was a rendering I did of like what if
Ah.
McDonald's was like
Uh,
a female teenager who
oh,
wears
that's
the
so
wrong
cute.
fur.
That's so cute.
I was like one of the things I could find. I think this was my latest work.
Oh my gosh.
I was
You
just like
love watercolor.
drawing.
Dang.
I love watercolor.
I
I
wish I
love
could.
it so much.
I'm not
And
too into watercolor, but
I
I
wish like
wish.
I could do more of my renderings in watercolor, but like especially in like social in digital age where everything is
Ah,
over Zoom.
you can still do watercolor. You just gotta find a
I
good
just
scanner, I
find that
guess.
yeah, I just find a scanner kills the colors so easily.
Do you have
It's
like a good
almost you have
scanner at home, or?
well, it's one of those scanner printer combos.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah,
not that
which
fancy
one is that?
mobile one you showed me that one time. Oh my
No, it's
gosh,
not.
is that also
Um,
on your wish list?
maybe
Maybe.
actually. Um, yeah, I just find that scanners kill watercolors so fast. It's just like washes out.
Oh, does it? I haven't really scanned my watercolors. I could
I
just.
find I think it's better if you take photos of your watercolors.
Mm-hmm. What sort of
Yeah.
like? Now, since we're on the topic, brands of paint and other stuff you like. I'd like hearing other people's like brands. Like, man,
Hmm.
back when in high school, I was all about Copic markers. I still have all my Copic markers
Oh
right now.
yeah.
It's right here all in my drawer because I'm really extra. And I had no
I've
concept of saving money when I was in high school. Look at all
I've
my
heard
random
about Copic
colors.
markers, and
I have so many.
I know a few designers who love rendering their costumes with Copic markers because they're
My
so
one,
blendable.
they are. It's really nice. My one
Yeah.
problem with Copic markers is that they're just kind of alcoholic based. So when I use them for a long
Mhm.
time, eventually the alcoholic smell gets to me, and I'm like, okay, time to step away for an hour because the smell sucks. Oh,
I've never tried Copic markers, but I think
these.
markers just scare me for some reason because it's so
Sorry.
permanent.
Yeah, that's true.
Whereas like a watercolor, you can erase
Yeah, you can just.
with enough water and scrubbing.
I'm just like pulling out all my markers now. They come with
Yeah.
like different colors. Like this is. I can't read that. I think
Mm.
that's what is that?
Raspberry.
Raspberry. It was also
Artist.
at a time where I'm like, what is color blend? Like I didn't really understand color blending, so like I got myself like the reddest red I could find. This is like highlighter
Light
red,
rouge.
light rouge. I really like the grays though. The grays are really fun. Gosh, and it comes with like these
Yeah,
little
and you can
refills.
layer them, right? They're like
Mm-hmm.
watercolors. You can actually
Yeah. So I bought these refills too. That way, like when you run out of a color, you can just refill
smart.
them, and you don't have to buy a new marker, which are like what
Yes.
$10-20 per marker. High
They
school
are
me is so
pricey.
sad because I spent so much money on these markers. It's worth
No,
it.
high
It's
school
worth it.
you high school you was very happy.
Yeah. Current me is sad because I'm like, wow, Joyce, you're supposed to be cheap. You have like 20 markers in a drawer because you're not cheap. You didn't even buy like the sets that are cheaper than buying individual markers. Because I'm like, I want my own colors. I don't want you telling me what colors to buy. I want my
Exactly.
own palette of colors.
And I think that's what I did with watercolor too. I like Winsor Newton just because they're so readily available.
Mm-hmm. Do you
And I
buy them
actually
at
did
Artist Emporium or
Staples actually.
Staples? Oh, okay,
Staples.
really accessible.
Did they have it Staples?
I don't
I
know.
think Staples. I think yeah, Staples for sure. Or
The down
Michaels.
or Michaels, yeah.
Yeah.
Those are both in your Garden City. I usually go there.
Yeah. And it's and I actually like went online and researched like what do the numbers mean? What's an
Like,
artist
do they
versus
have
a student type color is.